Did you know that there are multiple ways to start growing celery? In this video, I want to cover 5 ways to grow celery for a steady supply. Hey gardening friend, welcome back to Gingerfoot Garden. Today, we're diving into easy ways to grow celery in your garden. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, these tips will help you grow fresh celeries right from your own backyard. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about growing celery from seeds. Celery is usually started from seeds indoors about 8 to 12 weeks before the last frost date. How early you start depends on whether you want to plant celery for spring or fall. Celery seeds are tiny and can be a bit tricky to handle, but there's a simple method. Start by sowing your seeds in small containers or trays filled with seed starting mix. Since celery seeds need light to sprout, sprinkle several seeds together and cover them with a light layer of vermiculite or sand. No need to bury them deep. Be patient because celery seeds can take up to 21 days to sprout. But once they do, you'll want to separate them into individual pots to give their roots room to grow. Celery loves water, so keep those seedlings well watered. They can handle cold temperature, but they are not frost hardy. So if you're transplanting them while it's still cold, make sure to protect them from freezing temperatures. Hey, if you want to know more about growing celery, I'll link a video below about my 10 tips to grow celery as well as the other related contents to grow celery. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much! A simple way to grow celery is to buy plant starts instead of starting from seeds. You might be able to find them in stores sold in clusters, which can be a great deal. Just separate the clusters into individual pots until you're ready to plant them outside. Next, you can grow celery from the root end of store-bought celery. Simply save the root end of the bunch and place it in a jar of water. Change the water regularly and wait for those roots to form. Once it has a good root system, you can plant them in your garden. Another way to grow celery is from side shoots. If you already have an existing plant, celery plants often develop side shoots that you can use to start new plants. Just let these shoots root in water or plant them directly in the soil. This is a great way to keep your celery production going. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving this a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you've grown celery before. I'd love to hear about your experience. If you let your celery plants flower, they will reseed themselves. Celery flowers attract beneficial insects, which is great for your garden. You'll find volunteer celery plants popping up each year. Simply grab those volunteers from your raised beds or anywhere you planted them and either transplant them into pots for later or plant them directly in the soil. And that's it. 5 easy ways to grow celery right in your garden. Once you've mastered growing celery, you will not be able to get rid of them in your garden, especially if you allow them to flower each year. It is so good and crunchy for sure. There's really nothing like homegrown celery. If you found this video helpful, please give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which of this method is your favorite. I'd love to know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Happy gardening.